My story, because of Warren Village, is success. My name is Dionne, and I am a Warren Village alumni. I was a resident of Warren Village from 1989 to 1991. My mother pretty much closed the doors on me. She told me that there wasn't enough room in the house and that she could not afford to take care of myself and my newborns. Thank God Warren Village's doors opened up. It was just a lovely experience. I really grew up at Warren Village. I had to have goals, and I remember them asking me what my goals were as far as school was concerned and as far as work. And at the time, I wasn't doing either. I was surviving off of a $280 check. I was not working. I started off at the Community Technical Skills Center, and then I got my first job at a bank. I enrolled at Metro. I ended up majoring in human services. I decided to go back and get my master's degree. A few months before I graduated with my master's degree, I was married. God opened up the doors for me to purchase my own condo at, I was 20, it was like around my 27th birthday. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out. I'm an author. I wrote 2 books. They're memoirs of my life. Warren Village set that stage for everything. I'm so grateful knowing that my mother didn't want me in the house and not having a place to go. It gave me a chance to be the mom that I needed to be for my son. I had a history of associating with gang members, and I had been involved in drugs and drinking. When I moved into Warren Village, I was blaming a lot of people for the bad things that happened in my life. I realized that I could make those changes so that I didn't have to blame anybody, and that the path that I chose to take was my choice. I don't know where I would have been without Warren Village. I know I would not have been in the position I'm in right now, so I'm really grateful for Warren Village.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite person in the world. She's a very unique kid. My name is Noelle, and I live at Warren Village with my daughter Inez. I had recently moved back to Denver. I was greeted with a really inhospitable housing market, and I couch hopped for most of my pregnancy. And when I got the call that I could come live at Warren Village, I was staying in a friend's art studio. And I was thinking I would be needing to bring my baby daughter home to an art studio.
You want to add something else?
Inez has gone to the United Airlines Early Learning Center since she was 6 weeks old. The Learning Center is in the garden level of Warren Village, which is the most convenient thing in the world.
Here's a pretty one.
I love those people so much. The teachers, the staff, the whole supportive team, the director, everybody has just like been on our team. I can't imagine ever focusing on my career or my work or myself if I was worried about, childcare. So, and I haven't had to worry this whole time. I'm an owner of Common Name Farm. It's an organic vegetable CSA. We grow wholesale for different organizations around town who are doing really good work with food access. We bring produce for the families here every week. I hope to keep giving back to Warren Village. It gave our family everything, and I want to give it everything in return. The 2-generational approach really works because I was getting my needs taken care of upstairs in family services, and Inez was getting her needs taken care of downstairs at the Early Learning Center. Inez has level 1 autism. She had access to occupational therapy, speech-language pathology, eating therapy, all the things that she needs. And she was able to get it taken care of under one roof, which is huge. It's huge for a parent because otherwise it's a ton of coordination. So that gave me time to be able to focus on my work. Come see these. My story with Warren Village is a defining moment in Inez's and my life, and our life path together. It offered us the best start ever, and we're on a good trajectory now. It's the best place I can think of to have brought my daughter home to. And to have such a warm, loving community around us for her first years of life. That's all I could have asked for.
Warren Village makes me feel safe, and it makes me feel like I'm taken care of and the kids are also taken care of. My name is Anzia, and Warren Village is my home with my 2 daughters, Gabby and Gemini. I was looking for a home for me and my girls after we came from Nairobi. I applied and it's been our home since. It has actually changed our lives because I am able to balance work, school, for myself. We are also able to focus on our separate lives and then come home in the evening when we have achieved our goals for the day. I am grateful for my advocates. They are like my map around this life. Me getting my education done and just having things taken care of. They help you like choose what you want to do. They sit with you and they listen to your story.
What goals are you working on today?
They work with you to see what your passions are. So for me, because I had so much of medical background when I moved here, I sat with my advocate and she guided me into doing phlebotomy. We also have our advocates teaching us how to balance our books if you have credit issues and how to even grow your credit. If it's something that we don't have like food, they will help us with that. If we don't have clothes, they will help us with that. They are always there for me and I am so grateful to them. The United Airlines Early Learning Center at Warren Village takes care of Gemini after school. Without Warren Village, that would be very difficult because I would have to leave work by 2 because of Gemini, which is not even possible. And so I feel that it really balances us. Gemini participates in Kids Club, and with that she's able to do ukulele and dances and even schoolwork.
Show me elevator. Beautiful.
My story because of Warren Village is possible. My story is real and it's true. And Warren Village has been a blessing. I hope that one day I will be also someone to help Warren Village or a mom in Warren Village. That's my passion. I can see a bright future for us. I'm very, very hopeful.